Hey Ross, I'll bring your confidence count the same way I am. Well, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I mean, it is free after all. My name is Ingram, aka Okinging, back with another video. Let's roll that title sequence. So Russ, as you can see, I am currently outside as I'm filming this video, and this is the first of its kind. I've decided to start including this kind of videos on my channel where I sit down and have a conversation with you guys. And today's topic for this video is the importance of checking in and checking up. Now, let me differentiate the two. So when you check in, it's when you check in within yourself and you do self-introspection and you analyze how you are feeling and your mood and the overall spectrum of how you feel. And when you check up, is when you check up on your friends, on your family, if they're doing good, if they are okay, if life is treating them well, if they're doing great, man. So that is what I'm just going to discuss with you guys, the difference between checking in and checking out. So that is what I'm going to discuss with you guys, the difference between checking in and checking up. Let's get into the video. So now, the importance of checking in within yourself, self-introspecting, analyzing who you are and what are the emotions that you're currently carrying. The importance of that is that it teaches you or helps you to understand where you are at that current moment of checking in within yourself. Sitting and meditating and asking yourself questions is really key and important, so that you are able to see if you are meeting the goals that you have set for yourself, and that you are also able to see that are you happy with where your life is currently at and where the position that you are in terms of your life. Are you happy with the job that you are doing? Are you happy with what you are studying? Are you happy with the people that you're dating? Are you happy with the friends that you have? Those are, some of the questions that you do when you check in within yourself, or that checking in with yourself help or lead to. By the way, the first time I will apologize for the sound if there is some wind noise. I'm not sure if my camera is picking that noise up, but there is some wind going on as I'm filming. So I really am gonna apologize. The point that I wanna add in with checking up or checking in, it goes back to the topic of self-love and taking yourself out on dates, being being dependent on yourself and who you are as a person, so that when other things happen around you, you are very alert and aware of it. Checking in with yourself, it ends up leading to self-awareness. In terms of, are you fulfilled with the things that you do? Are you fulfilled with life? Are you fulfilled with your job? Are you fulfilled with the people that you are surrounded with? And for me, how I check up is within myself. How I check up is I journal. I write things down. I write the emotions that I have about a person or about what I'm going through down, and I read it to myself, because within journaling about my emotions and my opinions about a particular person or an experience that I've experienced or experiencing, it helps me to dig deep and find the information about myself in terms of what's going on within me at that particular point. And another thing, why is it also important to check in within yourself? It allows you to know that, it allows you to know when you need help, to ask for it. That when you are not okay, you can call your friend, or you can go to your therapy and to say, I'm not okay and I need help. This helps also with mental health, in terms of, because you are checking in with yourself, you end up being alert with your mental health. You end up knowing when you're not okay. You end up knowing when you are okay. You end up knowing when you are sad or happy or angry or mad at something, at someone, or whatever it is. So that is why it's important to check in within yourself, so that you have understanding of how you maneuver around life and how you go about doing this life thing, and how you go through this life thing. Like, that's why it's important to check in, to ask yourself, how am I feeling? How am I feeling about this person that is in my life? How am I feeling about this breakup? How am I feeling about the achievements that I've accumulated over the years, or over the months, or over that week? How am I feeling with how I've reacted to a fight, to an argument, whatever? So it's important to ask yourself those kind of things on how are you feeling? Because most of the time we don't check in within ourselves. We just live to react, and that doesn't end good. That ends, like, most of the time it ends horribly. So check in within yourself and check if you are okay, so that if you are not, you can alert your surrounding, and you can tell your surrounding that I ain't okay, I'm not okay. So please give me my time and give me my space, so that I can reevaluate what am I doing wrong, so that I can get back on track. Because I think also checking in with yourself, it also allows you to understand that it's also okay to not be okay. It allows you to know when you're not okay, and not to lash out on people when you're not okay. So that is the importance of checking in within yourself, with yourself. Now, the importance of checking up. Now, when you check up, it means checking up on your friends, your family, your boyfriend or girlfriend. The reason why that is important and it is essential for you to do is because the same way checking in with you and yourself allows you to navigate or determine how things are going within yourself. It helps you to also know where are the people that you love at that point, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, sexually. So check up. It is important to check up. And another thing, what checking up also does, it allows for vulnerability in the friendship relationship, not even in the friendship, the relationship, whether be it your family, with your family, your friends, or your partner. Checking up, it brings that level of safety within the friendship, in a sense where you guys can now be open and vocal with each other, because you've asked me how am I doing, you've asked me how am I holding up, and I can say to you, I'm not okay. I did not like how my mother did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not like how my friends did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on me. I did not like how my boyfriend or my girlfriend did 1, 2, 3, 4 on me. So when you check up with your friends, it gives leeway for them to know that they have a safe place in you. They have a place of safety within you. And I don't mean that in a sense I'll check up on no. I mean in the sense of asking that person, oh sharp, are you grand? Are you happy? Are you fulfilled within the things or the midst of your life? Are you? So it's important that we check up on the people that we love, to check up on the people that we love and care about, to understand if they're okay, if there's help that we are able to offer them, so that they can get into a better space, to find peace, to be happy and whatever. So it is important that we check up on ourselves. we check in on ourselves and we check up on the people that we love, so that there's a certain level of balance there's a certain level of balance within yourself and your environment, meaning your friends and your peers and whatever, like whoever you're surrounded with. That's why it's important to check up on your friends and to check in with yourself. And another thing, checking up with your friends, or your family or your partner, it makes them feel like you actually care about them. It makes them feel that you love them. It makes them feel like you care enough to know what they're going through. And that builds relations, that builds friendships, that builds relationships, that builds your siblinghood, that builds your relationship with your family. Just checking up and checking if the people that your environment it's okay now, and checking up within yourself if you're okay. And now, just further to close up this topic, I will make a reference to what Jeannie Mai said. I saw a clip of her where she was saying how when a flower does not bloom, do we blame the flower and say to it, why are you not blooming? You are lazy or whatever. Or do we blame its environment? And most of the time we blame its environment. If your flower is not blooming, you're gonna check if it's receiving enough sunlight. You're gonna check if it's receiving enough water. You're gonna check if the soil is the soil right and okay. Right? And then when you check those things and you fix them or you adjust them, making them suitable for the plant ends up blooming. The flower ends up blooming. So we should do that also with our relationship with our friends. That's why it's important to check up with them, because they are our environment, they are our soil, they are our water, they are our sunlight, to ensure that we bloom within everything that we do. But also, it's also important to check in within yourself so that you also bloom and you find the nutrients and the minerals that will help you to bloom in life. So I really hope you take this video into mind and to start checking in within yourself, asking yourself questions, self-introspecting, and checking up on the people that you love. My name is Ingram, aka Okinging, and it's been a great pleasure to do this video and have this conversation with you guys. Please do leave a comment on what's your opinion about checking up within your friends or checking in within yourself. And also, do like this video if you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe, because there will be more kind of this video. I love you for watching. Peace.